Hello everyone. This is the fifth part of quadratic equation. Here we will solve some more questions. So today's first question is if the length of the parallel sides of a trapezium are x plus 9 centimeter and 2x minus 3 centimeter and the distance between them, that is the height, is x plus 4 centimeter, and if its area is 540 centimeter square, then find out the value of x. We know that the area of the trapezium ABCD is given by half into h into AB plus BC, that is the sum of the parallel sides. Here h is the distance between two parallel lines. Now in the given question, the lengths of the parallel sides are x plus 9 centimeter and 2x minus 3 centimeter, and the distance between them is x plus 4 centimeter, that is h is equals to x plus 4 centimeter. Hence the area of the given trapezium will be half into x plus 4 into sum of the parallel sides, that is x plus 9 plus 2x minus 3. Also given that the area of the trapezium is 540 centimeter square. Hence the expression will become 540. Now after simplifying this equation, we get this equation, that is half x plus 4 into 3x plus 6 equals to 540. Now from this 3x plus 6 we can take common 3, so we can write 3 by 2 into x plus 4 into x plus 2 equals to 540. Now we will multiply x plus 4 and x plus 2, and we will take 3 by 2 in the right hand side. So we get x square plus 6x plus 8 equals to 540 into 2 by 3. Now we will divide 3 and 540. After cancelling 540 and 3, we will get 360 in the right hand side. Now we will put 360 in the left hand side to form a quadratic equation. Now after solving this equation, we get x equals to minus 22 or x equals to 16. Now to solve this equation, I used middle term factorization. As we know, 352 is equals to 22 into 16 after taking the LCM of 352, and if we take 22 and 16, then 22 minus 16 will become 6. Hence the value of x we got minus 22 or 16. Now if I take x equals to minus 22, then x plus 9 will become minus 13. Here x plus 9 is one of the length of a parallel side, and since a length cannot be negative, so we will not consider x equals to minus 22. Hence the value of x will be 16. So therefore x equals to 16 is the answer of this question. Now let us see what is the next question. It is given that in an auditorium, the number of rows was equal to the number of seats in each row. If the number of rows is doubled and the number of seats in each row is reduced by 5, then the total number of seats is increased by 375. Then how many rows were there? Now we need to extract all the informations from this question one by one. So previously it is given that number of rows was equal to the number of seats. So first we will assume that the number of rows or the number of seats be x. Then what is the total number of seats? It has become x square. Hence the total number of seats will be x square. Now next, what is given? If the rows are doubled and the seats are reduced by 5, then the total number of seats increased by 375. Now if I double the rows, then the rows will be, number of rows will be 2x, and the number of seats in each row will be x minus 5. Then the total number of seats will be 2x into x minus 5. which is equals to 2x square minus 10x. Now since we know that after doing this we can the number of seats had been increased by 375, so we can write 2x square minus 10x, that is the new arrangement of seats, that is the new total number of seats, equals to x square plus 375. X square was the previous number of seats plus 375. Now after putting all the terms in one side we get this equation. Now since we know that 375 is equals to 25 into 15 and 25 minus 15 equals to 10, so we can solve the equation by middle term factorization, and hence the solution will be x equals to 25 or x equals to minus 15. Now the number of seats cannot be negative, that or the number of rows cannot be negative. So therefore there was 25 rows. You can pause the video to check the calculation. Now let's see the next question. The question is, a car covers a distance of 400 km at a certain speed. Had the speed been 12 km per hour more, the time taken for the journey would have been 1 hour 40 minutes less. Find the original speed of the car. So let us see what we can understand from the question. So it is given that a particular kilometer is given, distance is given 400 kilometer, and with a certain speed. So obviously there will be a certain time also. Now if the speed increased by 12 km per hour, then obviously the time taken to cover this 400 km would be less. And how much less? That is 1 hour 40 minutes less. So now we need to solve this question. First of all, we need to assume the speed of the car. Let the speed of the car be x km per hour. Now the time taken to cover the distance is 400 by x hours. Now after increasing the speed by 12 km per hour, the time to cover the distance is 400 by x plus 12 hours. Now definitely this time is less than 400 by x. So how much less? It is 1 hour 40 minutes less. Now the units of both these quantities are hours. So we need to convert 1 hour 40 minutes in hours. So we can write it as 1 hour plus 40 minutes. Now we will convert this 40 minutes in hours. Now this 40 minutes equals to 40 by 60 hours, or we can write 2 by 3 hours. So therefore the total time is 1 hour plus 2 by 3 hours, which is equal to 5 by 3 hours. Hence we can write 400 by x, that is a previous time, minus 400 by x plus 12, that is a new time, is equal to 5 by 3 hours. Now we can take common 400 from the left hand side, and also we can cancel 400 and 500. It will give 80 on the left hand side. Hence after simplification we get this equation. Here I have multiplied 3 in the left hand side, and here I have added both the fractions. Now we can cancel both the x in the numerator, and we can multiply x into x plus 12 in the right hand side. Hence the equation will be like this. Now after rearranging the terms we get this equation. Now the equation will be x square plus 12x minus 2880 equals to 0. Now after taking the LCM of 2880 we get 2880 will be equals to 60 into 48, and also we can see 60 minus 48 equals to 12. So therefore by solving this quadratic equation using middle term factorization we get x equals to minus 60 or x equals to 48. Now x is a speed, and a speed cannot be negative, so therefore the speed of the car will be 48 km per hour. Let's find out the answer of this question now. The question is, a boat can cover 10 km up the stream and 5 km down the stream in 6 hours. If the speed of the stream is 1.5 km per hour, find out the speed of the boat in still water. Now let us first understand what is the meaning of upstream and downstream. Upstream means going against the flow. That means if the speed of the boat in still water be x and the speed of the stream be y km per hour, then in 1 hour the boat can cover x minus y kilometer. And downstream means going with the flow. Now if the speed of the boat in still water be x km per hour and if the speed of the stream be y km per hour, then in 1 hour the boat can go x plus y kilometer. Now let the speed of the boat in still water be x km per hour, and given that the speed of the stream be 3 by 2 km per hour, therefore the upstream speed will be x minus 3 by 2 km per hour and the downstream speed will be x plus 3 by 2 km per hour. Now it is given that the boat covered 10 km in up the stream and 5 km down the stream. Therefore, the time taken to cover 10 km is 10 by x minus the 3 by 2 hours, and the time taken to cover 5 km is 5 by x plus 3 by 2 hours. Now the total time should be 6 kilometers as it is given here. Therefore, we can write 10 by x minus 3 by 2 plus 5 by x plus 3 by 2 is equals to 6. Now let us multiply 2 in both numerator and denominator in both the terms. Then the equation will become 20 by 2x minus 3 plus 10 by 2x plus 3 equals to 6. Now after adding the two fractions in the left hand side, we get this expression. Now in this step we have taken 10 common and took this denominator in the right hand side and multiply with 6. Since the multiplication was in the form of a plus b into a minus b, so we have applied the formula. Now if I simplify this term, we get 6x plus 3. Here we have added 2 into 2x, that is 4x, with this 2x will give 6x, and this 2 will multiply with this 3 will give 6, then minus 3 will give 3. Now from these two terms we can take common 3. Now we can cancel 6 from both the sides. Will give 10x plus 5 equals to 4x square minus 9. Here after cancelling 6 we got 5 in the left hand side, and 5 is multiplied with both the terms 2x and 1, and we got 10x plus 5. Now after simplifying this equation we get 2x square minus 5x minus 7 equals to 0. Now you solve this equation, but before that pause the video first. Now I hope you have done it. Let's check the answer. The answer is x equals to minus 1 or x equals to 7 by 2. But we will not consider x equals to minus 1 since speed cannot be negative. So the speed of the boat in still water is 7 by 2 km per hour. That's all for today. Now in my next video we will solve some more problem sums and some typical sums on quadratic equations. Thank you.